Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best there. So some of you may be buying the Galaxy Fold, or some of you just want to know how it works. So in this video, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for the settings and other things to help you maximize your use out of this device. So let's go and jump right into it. Now the first thing I'm going to talk about is called app continuity. So this allows you to be able to open up an app on the smaller screen of the Galaxy Fold, and then when you open up the phone and go to the bigger screen, that app will follow you along. So let me go ahead and give you an example of that. So I'm gonna close this up and I'm going to open up Maps. And so now say I'm navigating using Maps, but I wanna see it on the bigger screen. So now all I have to do is just open up the phone and it'll automatically open up on the bigger screen. I don't have to do anything else. But by default though, when you do close the bigger screen, that app does not follow you to the smaller screen. Your phone just kind of goes to sleep. So if you wanna change that, you can go into Settings, go to Display, and then you want to go down to the section that's conveniently called Continue Apps on Front Screen. And so now you can choose which apps that you want to have follow you when you do go from the bigger screen to the smaller screen. So now I'm gonna go down to Maps and enable that, and then I can close that out and go into Maps. And now when I close the phone, it will pop up on the smaller screen. All right, so the Galaxy Fold also has a pretty big notch. Now, personally, it doesn't bother me, but it may bother some of you. And there is a way you can hide that notch. So you can go into the settings and you can go down to Display, and now you can go down to Full Screen Apps. And now you need to hit the top right-hand corner. You see those little three dots, hit that and go into Advanced Settings. And now it shows where you can hide the camera cutout or the notch. And once you tap on that, the top of the screen will now continue to be black all the way to the notch, so you're not having it cut off. So when I turn it off, you see it kind of populates up there. Now when I turn that on, it just kind of blends that out. All right, next up, let's talk about how you can take advantage of the fingerprint scanner a little bit more. So the fingerprint scanner is located on the right-hand side of the Galaxy Fold. And so you can go into the settings and you can go down to Advanced Features, and you can go to Motions and Gestures. And now you see finger sensor gesture, so you just want to make sure you turn that on. But you can tap onto that, and now you can see what you can do with it. So when you do have it on, you can swipe down to be able to bring down your notification panel, and then you can swipe that back up, so you don't have to reach up to the top of the display. And you can also enable it to open up Samsung Pay when you do swipe up from the bottom. So I think I have to be on the home screen. So now you can quickly do Samsung Pay if you do have that set up, which I don't. All right, so talking about the displays a little bit more, even though I showed you earlier how they can work together, they also do work kind of separately most of the time. So even though you see I have this particular wallpaper and this particular layout for my icons, once I do close the phone up, it is a totally different wallpaper and totally different layout. So they do work separately with that. But if you do scroll down and you change the brightness, so say I change that really low, now when I do open the phone up, the brightness will be low on the big screen. So they work together sometimes, and then they work separately other times. All right, so now let's talk about multitasking and how you can take advantage of this big 7.3-inch screen. So you can swipe over from the right-hand side, not like that, but like that, and you can see a list of apps that will work with this. So you can tap on the clock app, and that will kind of split your home screen up into two. And so now you can still use this screen like normal, or you can start using this one. And then if you want to open up another app, you can swipe there and then tap again, and this will split up this section into two. So if you swipe over and then I choose YouTube, it will change the one at the bottom to whatever new app that I want to go with. So if I keep doing that, I can go to, let's say, the calculator app, and it'll just keep swapping that one out. Now you see here on these apps on the right hand side, you kind of have this little blue bar here. You can tap on that, and then now you have a couple options, like I can pop this window out just like so, and then now I can move that and resize it. And you can have many of these little apps out at the same time, plus have apps on the main screen too, working with them. So if I have that one floating out there, let me swipe over from the right hand side again and choose YouTube TV, and now that will be split out. And then now again, I can keep choosing apps, and I can slide that over and have that kind of floating as well. So things get kind of jumbled up. This is kind of not the favorite way that I want to do this, but this just shows that you have the power to do it. Now this blue bar does also give you the option to go full screen with that particular app, and now you will be using that as kind of just your main app, and then all the other ones will close out, and then you hit the home button and everything gets cleared out. So when you go back into this, and let me open up a couple more apps, and let me open up that one. And now when I hit the home button and close this out, you'll see now I have a little tab on the right hand side. So that just allows me to go back to where I was at any point. So say I want to get out of the multitasking and do something normal, then I want to go back to it. I can swipe over right there, and then now will bring me back to how it was before. And then now I want to go ahead and replace something, but I know where I want to put it. I can take YouTube and drag it over, and I can drop it right here, or I can drop it over at this side now. And then now I can go ahead and make these 3 apps be running at the same time. So that's how easy it works, and it takes a little while to kind of get used to it, but once you get everything down pat, it's pretty simple to be able to control all of your different multitasking capabilities. All right, so now going back to the fingerprint scanner, I know I'm all over the place, but the fingerprint scanner is also the Bixby button. So you can tap and hold on it, and then it'll activate Bixby, then you can talk to it and have it do something, or you can also customize it to do something when you just do a press on it or you do a double press. So you can go into the settings and then go into advanced features and then Bixby key, and then now you can just choose whichever one you have selected there, and I'm gonna use single press, and then I'm gonna have it open up a particular app, and so I can tap on it. I actually need to tap on the settings thing, and then now you can choose to have it open up like the camera app or CNN, or I like to have it open up Google, and I already have that selected. So now when I just press on it once, like so, it'll open up Google, and then now if I really wanted to, I can go ahead and use the Google Assistant and use that instead of Bixby. And again, you can choose to have it open up Instagram or whatever your favorite app is. All right, so yeah, I think that's it for now. These are just some things that I think will kind of get you off to a good start with the new Galaxy Fold. It's gonna be a brand new experience for pretty much everybody out there, so hopefully these tips will help you. So stay tuned, I'll have some more tips and tricks as I start to use the device more and more, so make sure you do subscribe to me here on YouTube. And then if you do have any tips that you wanna share, leave those down in the comments below, and I think everybody would appreciate that. So like always, I do wanna thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.